The world is a beautiful place with thousands of landmarks and living species. Some of these landmarks are a mystery that still remains unresolved and have piqued the interest of travelers and scientists alike. One such mystery is that of an awe-inspiring waterfall in Antarctica, which remained unsolved for quite some time. And while Antarctica is known for its pristine white snow-covered land, there is still a part that stands out for its rare colored water flow. I have to admit, sometimes it feels like I've seen it all. And then there's moments like this that lets me know that I've only scratched the surface. This is the Blood Waterfalls of Antarctica, aka the Blood Falls. And you know, I think it's something we should talk about. So with no more delay, welcome to Unseen Universe. The Blood Falls is an outflow of an iron oxide tainted plume-shaped body of saltwater of a vertical body of fluids moving through another, flowing from the tongue of Taylor Glacier onto the ice-covered surface of West Lake Bonny in the Taylor Valley of the McMurdo Dry Valleys in Victoria Land, East Antarctica. The eye-catching red deposit was discovered as a frozen waterfall in 1911, reportedly by an Australian geologist who first explored the valley that currently bears his name. The scientists noticed that part of the cliff had been stained dark red, and the reason was unknown. The Antarctica researchers first attributed the red color to algae. However, there was no real proof to verify the same. Later, it was proven to be due to iron oxides, which is a chemical compound composed of iron and oxygen. One of the biggest reasons the Blood Falls remain such a mystery is because you can see the glacier melting at the surface of the cliff, despite the average temperatures being around 17 degrees. The waterfall flows out of the Taylor Glacier in Antarctica, as stated previously, and has continued to grab everyone's attention for its unique color, and only after tons of research has the reasons behind the blood red color of the falls finally been discovered a few years ago. Iron-rich hypersaline water sporadically emerges from small fissures or long narrow openings in the ice cascades. The saltwater source is a subglacial pool of unknown size, overlain by about 400 meters or 1,300 feet of ice, several kilometers from its tiny outlet at Blood Falls. The large quantities of salt in hypersaline water enables the water to remain in liquid form, even below 0 degrees, essentially possessing the same components that gives iron its dark red color when it starts to rust. Underneath the glacier lies a complex network of subglacial rivers as well as a subglacial lake, which are all rich in iron. The lake underneath the glacier is also unusually salty, and since salt water has a lower freezing point, it releases heat while freezing and melts the ice, hence the flowing river. As one moves closer to the falls, the content of salt also increases. According to researchers, this salty water may have taken around 1.5 million years to finally reach Blood Falls and create the channels in the glacier. The falls are not only unusual in terms of their color, but also grab attention because it is the coldest glacier on Earth, and yet is still able to support constant flowing water filled with iron. Now, to set the table for the rest of this information, I'll start with this. The human body experiences freezing levels and is capable within 15 to 45 minutes of dying from hypothermia at just 32 degrees Fahrenheit. According to recent measurements of the coldest place on the planet, scientists recorded about a minus 144 degrees Fahrenheit at the glacier in Antarctica during the long, dark polar winter. You heard me right. They recorded a negative 144 degrees Fahrenheit. Wow. The technology used to decode this mysterious landmark involved transecting or cutting across the glacier in a grid using radio echo sound waves to understand the features below the glacier. A radar to scan the ice from which the river pours was used to uncover the mystery of the falls. These subglacial environments have also been discovered on other planets, posing the question if life is possible there too. If you ask me, any form of life living in the same environment as these glaciers better know how to create a flame. But then again, what would you expect when you mix a red-hot flame with bone-chilling ice? Maybe just another blood falls in Antarctica. This has been another episode of Unseen Universe, where seeing is believing. Peace and blessings. See you next time.